Hi everyone, good afternoon. I hope I'm audible. I hope I'm visible. Good afternoon to all. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Let me scroll up if there are any doubts and then I'll come back to you. Good afternoon. If there is any issue with the audio and video, please let me know. If there's any issue with the audio and video, please let me know. Okay, everyone. I don't see any doubts coming in. Sonia writes something. Due to some reason, last 1 week की क्लास मिस हो गई. यहाँ से शुरू करें या रिकॉर्डिंग देखना पड़ेगा. 4th to 10th जुलाई मिस हो गया. So Sonia, वैसे भी 8th, 9th, 10th there were no classes. Yes or no? And 8th, 9th, 10th was supposed to be a backlog completion. Now every day I cannot be telling you यहाँ से करें वहाँ से करें है ना. Rules का ये I cannot keep track. I have to keep track of the senior students also, junior. अब आपका एक daily आज सर मैं नहाया नहीं, सर मैं क्लास आज से शुरू करूँ नहीं करूँ. So let's not get into this childish doubt. I am not deciding this for you. I think the mug should have integrity. You find out your solution. इतना spoon feeding मत करवाइए यार, फिर result नहीं आते. Good afternoon, sir. I've completed all my backlog and now back on track. Okay, perfect. Shivam, encouraging. Sir, due to health issues, did not attend 7th class and not able to clear backlog. करिए जल्दी से कर लीजिए. Good afternoon, sir. I was not able to submit assignment based on reverse theme because I was suffering from viral. Can I submit it by today? Yes, you can submit it. Good afternoon, sir. Sorry, I was not able to submit my homework because of cold and fever. Can I submit? Yes, you can submit. Okay. Some previous lectures I can't attend. Some personal issues. Let them get over the personal issues. बहुत irregular हैं आप. बाकी ये सब issues तो रहेंगे. So I'm having cold and fever, so was unable to complete my homework. Can I submit it tomorrow? Yes, Mansi, you can submit. Perfect. So recently cloudburst happened in Amarnath. It has been continuously 2 years that at same place cloudburst is happening, flood happened, and lots of sediments from rivers. Is there anything we can add from it to our notes? Well, we will definitely include that if the question comes on the extreme weather events. So we must use that. That will become a case study, no doubt about that. Give that. Okay, 2 people, sir. I have sent assignment, but since Saturday it is showing only single tick. तो अभी नहीं देखा होगा. Achal is saying, I have joined an academy today. Please guide me. So Achal, very difficult to tell you what to do since you've joined an academy. So you will have to decide. If you are asking me for geography, I would strongly recommend that this course, which is called the physical geography, comprehensive course on paper 2, I would strongly recommend go on my educator profile, attend the first lecture. That first lecture will tell you that for a beginner how to get integrated into the course. So maybe today's lecture you will not be able to benefit much. So my advice is please make sure you watch that first lecture instead of this. Okay? उस lecture को ध्यान से सुनिए and it will help you. Sir, had we to submit only list? अभी तो list ही करना था, and I told you map में अभी point नहीं करना. I have to take a special class on map pointing. After that, pointing will happen. Otherwise, many errors you are doing in your pointing. Perfect. Anvesha says here, after a 14-day break, got affected by COVID and could not study much. Okay, Anvesha. So get your things back, and I know that COVID can be debilitating. So I wish you quick recovery and come back on track. Get that? So how to take notes from your classes? Achal, the classes are there. In classes, I make you write down certain things. I give you some homeworks, and there are some handouts like the handout here. So this is how we make it. So why there are 2 Satmala ranges? ऐसा है नहीं, जो मेन सतमाला है वही अजंता सतमाला हरिश्चंद्र वाला घाट. Do we get that? समर्थ ने कुछ लिखा है. समर्थ का क्या है? Sometimes when you think you are in a dark place, you think you have been. This I read somewhere and it reminds me about you. Okay, Samad, that's very inspiring. That when you are feeling down and out, do not feel that you are thrown out. It is probably your incubation period and that will help you. It says, sir, please look into underlying section. Zaskar range is part of Trans Himalayas. The Greater Himalayas is represented by Zaskar range, Lesser Himalayas by Pir Panjal and Noradha range. तो मैं आपको बता चुका हूँ, जो है वो है. आप बीच बीच में किताब लेकर आ जाते हैं और उसके बाद आप कहते हैं वो है. So Zaskar is Trans Himalayas. Is everyone okay? So Pintu, ये आपका डाउट हो गया. आंचल को मैंने बता दिया है. Aman is saying recently joined an academy, watched your NCERT foundation, watched 2 classes of this course, where to submit assignment. assignment जो आपका ग्रुप है उसी में सबमिट करिए. ग्रुप में जो नंबर है एडमिन का नंबर, उस पर सबमिट कर दीजिए. ठीक है अमन, you can submit it to the admin. So this is Aman, Pintu, Achal, Omkar. So these are your questions. They have been answered. So heavy rain in Delhi right now. Hope internet connection would not get slower. I wish you the same. Abhi to Noida mein it has not reached. Good afternoon, sir. Can I make flowchart of rivers, tributaries, or write-ups? I have sent you. So everyone, you are supposed to write in 4 pages. I've got many write-ups. People have taken 14 pages also. So the idea is, if you take too many pages, then there will be a problem of memorizing. Here I said you need to summarize also. चीजों को summarize भी करना है, so don't worry. Please summarize them. Get that? Sir, is there any upcoming live course of yours for beginners? Anchal, this is the course, and next course will come after October. Get that? तो ये चलिए शुरू करें. Everyone, जल्दी से कोर्स के अपडेट सेक्शन में जाइए. Did you find this material, 18 page material on Indian climate and monsoon? This is going to be your handout. This includes from NCERT, this includes from your folder. Everything has been brought into this. सारे diagrams, सारे maps, सब कुछ इसी में आपके लिए handout. You don't have to look out from anything on this. Yes, one thing is very clear. People who've been attending my classes, I've told you how to cover it. Reading सीखिए, एक ही जगह पर सब चीजें डाल दी गई. Everything at one place, so you don't have to worry at all. And somebody said कि सर notes कैसे बनाने? Notes इनके highlights आपको बनाने. So do we need to make running notes with handouts? So Lelin, tell me one thing. So every day when I'm taking classes, do I not keep asking you to do this, do that? अभी जो map बनेंगे तो running notes होंगे या नहीं होंगे? Yeah, you just listen to me like Netflix. It's very funny that I'm going to teach you about how monsoon winds will come, how they will branch. You will draw your maps and diagrams. You did it for your peninsula also, Himalayas also, and you are saying, do we have to make running notes? No, you can keep pizza, burger, coffee, and whatever drinks you have. And listen to me, no problem. Obviously, मतलब मेरी समझ में नहीं आ रहा. What will we do for 2.5 hours? And is there anything that we've not done? Have we been writing or not? I've been dictating also. बोला running notes लिख रहा है नहीं लिखना है. I'm little surprised. Means what is the question? वो तो बताओ. Okay. So there is a question. Sir, these two Satmala ranges are of different plateau. If yes, how come same name? तो इनको मजाक करना ही करना है और नो प्रॉब्लम. रोक तो सकते नहीं. You can't stop them. तो यशवंत को ये प्रॉब्लम है. ये है तो है, नहीं तो इस पर केस करेंगे हम. ये जनता, ये सतमाला, हरिश्चंद्र बालाघाट. This is what I've said. Yes or no? Are we done with this? Perfect. वो कह रहे कि तेलंगाना में भी सतमाला हिल लिखा हुआ. देखो सर, सतमाला हिल लिखा हुआ. मैं क्या करूं? और अगर है तो बताओ कैसे. हाउ इज इट? अदरवाइज आई विल नॉट. अगर ये नहीं बताओगे तो वो है. खेल खेलना बंद करो. Get that? Stop playing with this. So I remember 2008, 2004 or 5. We used to get a world map entry. And there is something called as North Cape. We used to plot it. Do you know there are 4 North Capes in the world? क्या कर लोगे? नाम ही तो है. Possible or not? Do we know that or not? But extension ये मिला और मेरा तो डाउट है मैं आगे कैसे बढ़ूं. True. The northernmost point of New Zealand is called North Cape. और ऐसे 4 North Cape है वर्ल्ड में. How is it possible? Which one will I do? अभी बताया, आंसर दिया. Somebody asked me this question that this is what you will consider. अजंता सतमाला, हरिश्चंद्र बालाघाट. This is what you will consider. ये मेरी फोटो है, इसका बताओ ये कैसे हुआ. रिफंड करवा दें क्या या एटलस पे केस कर दें? बताओ तो सही. क्या करना है? Do newspapers have errors? Does Atlas have errors? One of the Atlas shows Chittagong in Bangladesh as interior. Interior में Chittagong port भी है. क्या कर ले? Error है. बताया, अभी बताया भाई. हरिश्चंद्र बालाघाट. If you are asked, please mark the this thing. अब यहाँ पे कर दिया इस Atlas ने. आप बताइए Orient Black Swan में ऐसा कुछ है? Everyone, can you locate Orient Black Swan? Can you give me a picture of anyone? Can you give me a picture of Orient Black Swan? Now this person will say, sir, how will I pass the examination if this is the error? अब बताइए क्या कर लेगा ये? यशवंत को तो अभी पैसा वसूल चाहिए. आंसर टीचर ने दे दिया बट पैसा अभी वसूल चाहिए. क्या करें? Yes. This is Pir Panjal range. This is Banihal Pass. From Banihal Pass we have Jawahar Tunnel. From here goes the road from Jammu to Srinagar. इधर से बनिहाल काजीगुंड टनल भी है for railway also. So road and railway, both of them go. Yes. I also know of something called as Khardungla. Oh, if I want to go to Siachen, I use Khardungla. Yes. If I want to see where Satluj enters India, that is Shipkila. MPPCS asked a question. If you have to go from Jammu to Srinagar, which one will you pass through? अब दे दिया question. तो यशवंत क्या करें इनका? If this question is asked, only Yashwant, you tell me, what will you do? Will you say I failed because of this? Nobody fails because of exceptions. So फोटो लगा के आपको आंसर दिया. यशवंत मिला या नहीं मिला? यशवंत आप ही से पूछ रहे हैं क्योंकि आपने डाउट पूछा. I respected your doubt. You have to participate. तो क्या करेंगे C और D में? Will you say that I did not clear the examination because of this? राजा ने पेनिनसुला लगाया है हम यहाँ देखते हैं another map showing something. Ajanta, Satmala, Balaghat, Harishchandra. When I come to here, I don't see that. I've already taught you how Ajanta, Satmala were created. Yes, but हमें इसी पे अटकना है. So out of the 100 questions which UPSC will ask in prelims, maybe 5 to 7 are freak questions. They might have errors also, possible. Would you only stick to that? So keep sticking to that, no problem. There are smart people who will clear the examination. They are very, very clear without doubt. By Ajanta, Satmala, Harishchandra, Balaghat, we've understood the whole process, how they were created. Sir, यहाँ Satmala लिखा है, क्या करूँ? मुझ पे केस कर दो या एटलीस्ट पे करो. एक तो करना पड़ेगा ना, because उसके बिना तुम पास तो हो नहीं सकते. And then I gave the answer also. Then you put a photo also, sir है उधर. ये लो यार, उसको लेके काट दो. क्या प्रॉब्लम? Sneha is saying we don't want 100% marks in pre. No, Sneha, I'm saying if that thing comes, what will happen? Wait, I have to choose the most probable. It's not a bouncer. I'm saying I have to choose. If I have to choose, which is most probable? Which is the most authentic? I'm saying if such things happen, UPSC will try its level best that such confusion does not happen. UPSC will try not to allow this confusion, but if it happens, they ask you where is Satmala Hills, will you go for Telangana or will you go for Maharashtra? ये बता दो मुझे. You go for Maharashtra, बाकी आपकी मर्जी. नहीं तो लिख देना चीटिंग है, दो जगह पर होता है, बोथ आर करेक्ट, अपनी तरफ से मार्क करके आ जाना शीट में. नो प्रॉब्लम. दुष्यंत आंसर दो, लोल वोल करना बंद करो, तुम्हारे आंसर ऐसे ही तुम मजा लेने के लिए आए हो. ये कोर्स तुम पहले भी कर चुके हो, ठीक है. It's not making fun of someone. It is very clearly asking you that if you are clear about things, when you have clarity about things, can you stick to it? There is a reason for that. No. अगर यहाँ पर कोई इस हिल को यहाँ पर सतमाला लिख दे, यहाँ पर सतमाला हिल है, सपोज किसी ने लिख दिया, which सतमाला do you know? Which is the most acceptable one? So that's what we are going to. So everyone, please learn from this doubt that if you have a doubt, use what you know. Use what you know. That conviction should be there. So that, as I told you, that whenever we are talking about Ajanta Satmala, we use this. Is everyone okay? अब कुछ लोगों ने उसको वो करना शुरू किया. सुनो भाई, इसका एक्सटेंशन है. अच्छा, इसका एक्सटेंशन है. जियोलॉजिस्ट को पता नहीं था, लेकिन तुम लोग को पता चल गया उधर से एक्सटेंशन है. ठीक है, यहाँ पे तो खत्म हो गया था, बट तुम उसका एक्सटेंशन भी लेकर इतना पूरा का पूरा एक्सटेंशन चला जा रहा है. Why are you getting into that? Why are you getting into that? ठीक. अगर वो हिल्स हैं, हर एटलस अपनी एक एक्यूरेसी रखती है. सो लेट अस नॉट चेंज. अब वो कह रहे हैं कि ये सर ये तेलंगाना का पार्ट है. So is it part of Telangana Plateau? And if you think that it is a part of Telangana Plateau, then please stick to this one. Is everyone okay? ठीक है. So that's what we are talking about. चलिए, ये हो गया, आपके डाउट्स हो गए आज के. Shall we come to what we were doing? हाँ जी. So I had given you 4 maps, या नहीं बनाए कभी? Nothing we had done. चलिए, let's start with this. So everyone, there are certain things right in the beginning which I want you to see. पहले बता रहा हूँ, एंड इफ यू आर अ बिगिनर ऐसे हो जाएगा आपको क्लास में. फिजिकल ज्योग्राफी ऑफ इंडिया, इंडियन मॉनसून कहाँ से पढ़ना है? न्यू एनसीईआरटी क्लास 11 चैप्टर ऑन क्लाइमेट. आई रिक्वेस्टेड यू टू डू दैट एवरीवन. फिजिकल एनवायरनमेंट, इंडिया फिजिकल एनवायरनमेंट, आई वांटेड यू टू डू दैट. इफ यू आर रीडिंग खुल्लर 2008 एडिशन आप छोड़ सकते हैं. व्हिचएवर एडिशन इज अवेलेबल. 2018 इज अवेलेबल, यूज दैट. 2020 यूज दैट. व्हिचएवर एडिशन इज अवेलेबल, यूज, बस फाइंड आउट द चैप्टर्स फ्रॉम दैट, रेलेवेंट चैप्टर्स. इज एवरीवन ओके? सेकंड पार्ट इज क्लास 11 एनसीईआरटी चैप्टर ऑन क्लाइमेट एंड चैप्टर ऑन दिस एंड खुल्लर का जो भी रेलेवेंट चैप्टर्स है. Do we get that? Now Shubham has a problem, blur screen. Shubham, this is there on the section. Can you download it? अपने आप देख लो ना बच्चे, आप भी तो खोल के देख सकते. Can you have a look or not? Can you please have a look on this or not? Before starting the class, I said I have put the PDF for all of you. That is available to you. You can see, you can watch. बड़ा छोटा जो करना है. Get that? So intention was to have the. Is everyone okay? So though it is Indian monsoon, but in this discussion we will be talking about all climate. Syllabus, again syllabus, space relationship, structure, drainage, watershed, mechanism of Indian monsoon and rainfall pattern. This is what we have in our syllabus. That is what I will talk about. Then I'll bring tropical cyclone, western disturbances, floods and droughts. This is the agenda for today and tomorrow. Is everyone okay? Maybe I'll finish it in 2 days. अगर नहीं हुआ तो third day पे हम climatic regions करेंगे. So next 3 classes are important classes. These are technical classes. Don't miss them. The book has been told. Everything has been. Is everyone okay? और ये handout भी आपके पास. Previous years questions भी हैं जिन पर हम बीच में discuss करेंगे. What am I going to do? I'm going to talk to you about what are the meanings of monsoon, what is the significance of monsoon, what is the regime of monsoon, what is advanced terms associated with it, breaks, retreat, cycle of seasons, spatial and temporal distribution of monsoon, El Nino, La Nina, theory of origin of monsoon, writing, PYQ will also be there, and some readings are there which have been told to you. Before this, have we already looked at the river systems, river basin, North Indian plain हो चुका है या नहीं हो चुका है? So one sheet that tells you all, and this sheet belongs to you. मजे से use करिए, correct? So all students who joined in, who are coming for the first time, who are worried कि notes कैसे लिखने, कहाँ लिखने, पहले तो we make clarity, absolute clarity on what is needed. So this is what I have done for you. उसके बाद कुछ maps होंगे. You will learn to draw these maps. You will learn to draw all maps, but all maps have one input for you. Is everyone okay with that? Pressure, surface wind, normal dates of arrival, removal, cell, everything is there. Everything is there. ठीक है? एक homework है आपके लिए. Dictionary work. Penguin dictionary मैंने आपको बोला. Can you see the definition of monsoon from there? Can you see the definition of ITCZ from there? El Nino, La Nina, what is the jet stream? What is this? Southern oscillation, trough, depression, storm, cyclone, tropical cyclone. Can we look at that? This is other comprehensive क्या होगा? Whenever you to prepare, take this sheet. You should be able to understand. Whenever you want, just one sheet. One sheet. You have the BYQs also. You have the understanding also. You have the lecture plan also. ऐसे मुझे तैयारी करनी है. Now people are asking, sir, साथ में running लिखना है, नहीं लिखना है, आपकी मर्जी, आपकी श्रद्धा है. लिखना है लिखो, नहीं लिखना मत लिखो. As it is, I'm going to do a lot of work with it. Is everyone clear? And then there will be details of after these maps. There will be details and other maps also. How Indian monsoon, the rainfall of monsoon impacts the vegetation. Yes. How are forests connected to it? Yes. How are international connections like El Nino and Walker Cell connected to it? Everything is there, and details of what is El Nino, that also has been given. Do we get that? पैसा वसूल है या नहीं हो रहा है? कुछ लोग ऐसे हैं कि मेरा पैसा वसूल नहीं हो रहा है, हो जाना चाहिए. Do we get that? And I want to tell you, पैसा वसूल तब होगा when you start digesting it. Rather than a notes collector, a PDF collector, we need to start digesting it, and if you are digesting it, things will happen. Is everyone with me on this? Any questions, any doubts, please ask. अगर कोई question or doubt है तो आप पूछ सकते हैं. चलिए, so let us talk about a little bit about circulation, pressure and circulation. I requested all of you to read from NCERT, but if you are a beginner, I need to make sure that also happens. Right? But again saying that if you come across such things, sir, यहाँ पर ये लिखा आपने ये बताया कौन सही है, कौन से भगवान ज़्यादा विश्वसनीय भगवान है, so please don't play that child game. I hope you understand that what the book is saying, all the books are saying same, but yes, there might be some errors also, or there might be some local names, so please don't make a mountain out of a molehill. So wherever we have air per unit area, when this becomes high, that means high pressure. Okay? When air per unit area is less, that is low pressure. Okay? So air per unit area, how can we increase the pressure? We can increase the pressure by cooling. If the air becomes cold, if the temperature is brought down, what will happen? More air will come closer. The intermolecular space will reduce. So air per unit area will become pressure. Okay, I'm not using the word converge. That is for wind. That is for wind. A gas molecule. Convergence, divergence is a different thing. That is for wind. Air in motion is called wind. And what is air? A mixture of gases. So what I'm trying to hint at is that as the air cools, more and more molecules come together, so air per unit area will increase. Second way is compression, mechanical compression. Yes, you actually increase the pressure from the top, weight from the top, just like you used to pump air in the bicycle tire. Bicycle tire में करते थे mechanical compression, press from top. Is everyone okay with me? If we have any, when we heat up air, what happens? Air expands. Yes or no? Gas molecules will go far and wide. When the air expands, what will happen? The molecules per unit area will reduce. Yes. So can I say the pressure will reduce? So if I increase the temperature, pressure, the air pressure. So can I say pressure is inversely proportional to temperature? Yes. And here, if I allow the expansion of air to happen, if the air expands mechanically, yes, then what will happen? That expansion will cause air molecules to go away from each other, and as a result, what happens? The pressure will go down. Do you get that? What I want to tell you is that mechanical expansion is an example. If you have seen a perfume or a deodorant spray, when you press the canister, what happens from the nozzle? A spray comes out. So there inside it is liquid, but now it is expanding. So that is it. Happens in a gas cylinder also. In the gas cylinder, the air is liquid, but when you allow it from the nozzle, expanded gas comes out. Is everyone okay? So when expansion is happening, pressure is going up. So in the atmosphere, both things are happening. Temperature-based and pressure-based changes, or mechanical compression, expansion-based, as well as temperature-based is happening. I requested you to read this circulation, atmospheric circulation. If you remember, this is 0 degrees, this is 30 degrees, this is 60 degrees, this is 90 degrees north. 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees north. Is everyone okay? At equator, there is a lot of heat. At poles, it is very, very cold. So cold air starts sinking. When the air will sink, what will happen? Cold air, first of all, cold air does what to the pressure? Pressure is high pressure. High pressure. Add to it, can I say compression is also happening? Sinking air causing compression also. Can I say doubly high pressure over there? At equator, what is happening? The temperature is high, so low pressure. So the air has a tendency to expand. So can I say when it is expanding, that is further low pressure, and it rises. Lighter air will rise. When it reaches the tropopause, the air is, as it rises, it cools, it turns, and it sinks at 30 degrees. When it is sinking at 30 degrees, can I say compression is happening? Yes or no? So what pressure? What pressure? High pressure. Not because of heat, but the compression happening. This air, one branch will go here, one branch will go here. Now this air which was sinking will start coming here, and these two air masses will collide. Okay, that? When this air mass collides, the cold air has a tendency to stay close to the ground. It is the warm air which is forced to lift up. When air is forced to lift up, will it leave behind a vacuum? Air is forced to lift up. Air did not want to go up, but it was forced to lift up. So vacuum is what pressure? High pressure or low pressure? Low pressure. So this air is forced to rise, it cools, and it continues like this. Do we get that? ऐसा अगर आपने you use the weekend to read this from NCERT. This is Hadley cell, Ferrel cell, and polar cell. Is everyone okay? The wind at this level is called surface flow, and the wind at a higher altitude is called air flow aloft. You can see if the direction of airflow aloft is seen. So in these areas, in these three latitudinal belts, the direction is different. In this side, it is going from equator to the pole. In this, what is happening from the pole to the equator, and in this, that is there. Okay? Is everyone okay? But if I look at the surface wind, can you see surface wind is opposite to what is on top? So can we from this come to a rule? Whatever is the flow of the airflow aloft or at the surface, the other one will be opposite of that. Is everyone okay? Where is this given? This is given in NCERT. What do we call this? We call it tricellular meridional circulation system. Is everyone okay? ये मैंने आपसे रिक्वेस्ट किया था कि NCERT से पढ़ लीजिएगा. I have done it again for you as a recap. These are the three cells. 1, 2, 3. These are in the northern hemisphere. Similarly, we have 1, 2, and 3. That is why we call it what? We call it the tricellular meridional model. Is everyone with me? Now I want to study about India's seasons. I want to study about India's atmosphere. I've already studied about India's lithosphere. What is the land? What are the geological makeup? Where are the shields? Where are the platforms? Have we done that? Have we looked at where was faulting happening, folding happening, mountains over there? Somebody asked me the doubling of crust is happening somewhere. Do we remember that? All those things. Where subduction has happened, 4 ranges of Himalayas, how 4 deep was filled up, aggradational plains were created. Something of that sort we've already talked about. The Khadars, the Bangars, the Bhabars, the Tarai, all that was lithosphere. Then we started looking at the water. Where are the water bodies flowing? And we came across the rivers, and they were flowing down the slope, and that was called the drainage. We compared the peninsular drainage with the Himalayan drainage. We not only compared the drainage, we also looked at something called as the river regime or the volume regime. How does it vary seasonally? Is everyone okay? We're done with hydrosphere. We are done with the lithosphere. Today we are going to talk about India's atmosphere. And India is a part of the world. India is a part of the world. So before that, I wanted you to have a look at this. If you had this look at home, perfectly okay. If not, I've just done this. Okay? तो ये सेल आपको बनाने पड़ेंगे. Some people say, sir, running notes लिखने नहीं लिखने. These are what you should be knowing, that anyone who's starting this must know this. Is everyone okay? Now I want to know about monsoon. Not that I am very interested in monsoon to begin with. I'm interested in everything that happens in India's atmosphere. I'm interested in summers, I'm interested in winters, I'm interested in monsoons, I'm interested in cloudburst, I'm interested in western disturbance. Anything and everything related to Indian atmosphere, I'm interested in. But monsoon becomes a very important point in this whole understanding. So my question to all of you is, quickly I want you to, in your sheet, Write significance of Indian monsoon, at least 7 points. Significance of Indian monsoons, at least 7 points. Quickly, everyone. Then we will do that. So somebody said, "Sir, running notes." Can these are running notes which I want everyone to have. Okay, tell me what are the significance. I thought I think my class is mature enough to think under headings. So what are the significance? Look at the headings first. Then we'll go into points. Okay, Riva, economic taken. Lenin, agriculture will come in economic. I hope फिर running notes में दिमाग भी लगाना है, not just attending the classes. Ecological. Socio-cultural. What else? Point नहीं चाहिए, heading चाहिए, heading. No points. What is the significance of Indian monsoon? पहले तो economic significance है, ecological है, socio-cultural. What else? Environmental is this only? Geopolitical तो ऐसा जबरदस्ती करने की जरूरत नहीं. Global I can understand. Global teleconnections are there. Trade is part of economy. Upendra, there is nothing called as relief. Relief is no. And please understand, Upendra, I am asking for headings. पहले headings बताइए, फिर points लेंगे. ये सब geographically है सर्वेश्वर. ऐसा तो है नहीं कि we are talking आध्यात्मिक. Socio-cultural will be anthropogenic. Socio-cultural will be anthropogenic. Hydrological. Though I would call them ecological only. But since you're saying, I have no issues. So जल्दी से बताइए economic significance क्या है? Somebody said agriculture depends on it. Oh yes, agriculture. I would say even industry depends on it. Yes. Can I say food and pastures depend on it? Trade and transport depend on it. Yes. Food में आ गया fishing. Don't add too much. बात हो रही economic. नीरज, everybody don't just vomit. Don't just vomit what we are knowing this. So Abhilash saying salt industry from Run of Kutch. Is it because of monsoon? If monsoon was not there, then that will not be there. Some tourism is there. What else? Power generation, though I don't know, but you can say resources. Some resources are there. Water in itself is a resource. Water is a resource. Yes. Economic में somebody said medicine and drugs. I don't know. ये जबरदस्ती वाला है. शुभम जो पूछ रहे हो उसी की बात करो. Ecological की बात करो. Ecological में what is the significance? Hydrological cycle. All of it. Biodiversity, plants need it. Animals need it. Very, very important. Flora and fauna. Sarthak was rejuvenation of water bodies. I don't know, Sarthak, whether we are calling it rejuvenation or not, but it has ecological roles. So can I say ecosystem functions? Ecosystem functions. Now everyone, Yashwant is writing groundwater recharge. Everyone, do you know what is hydrological cycle? Evaporation, condensation, rainfall, surface flow, groundwater flow. I think hydrological cycle has included that. The pura flow of water. Soil moisture, okay. Soil moisture, very, very important. Ecological, think about it, ecological. Can I say pollution? Pollution, dilution. Pollution, dilution. Wetlands, yes, important. Wetland, river basin recharge. River basin recharge, I get that. So biodiversity is there, hydrological role is there, ecosystem function is there, soil moisture is there, water table is a part of hydrological cycle. Chavi, somebody said groundwater. फिर इसको अलग-अलग point पता क्या होगा? First we will write hydrological cycle. After some time we'll say groundwater. Then we will water table. So they are the same. So this will not give our answer. ठीक है? जियो हाइड्रोलॉजिकल में मैं डाल लूंगा या इसको क्लाइमेटिक भी कह सकते हैं. क्लाइमेटिक में शीतल इज सेइंग दैट द टेंपरेचर विल फॉल. ठीक है. योर वेदरिंग एंड इरोजन, कैन आई से वेदरिंग एंड इरोजन, डज इट हैपन? जियो हाइड्रोलॉजिकल डिजास्टर्स आर हैपनिंग. क्लाउड बर्स्ट हैपनिंग और नॉट. साइक्लोन्स, वी थिंक्स, mud flow, landslides. Perfect. Geohydrological, that's what I'm saying. Dam burst possible, dam burst, reservoir can be there, aquifer this can be there. अभी जिस कैटेगरी में पहले उसमें बात करेंगे, ठीक है. Geohydrological, anything else? Can I say slope stability? Slope stability. Yes, Samarth is saying, sir, floods and drought. Everyone okay? Do we get that? Floods and drought, they all will be coming under this. Temperature, humidity will change, yes or no? Sociocultural. Sociocultural is festivals. Okay, festivals are, और क्या monsoon? The clothes you wear, the seasonal vegetation. Rain water harvesting sociocultural में डालेगा. Rain water harvesting यशवंत कहाँ लगाते हैं? इकोलॉजिकल. अभी थोड़ी देर पहले तुम ग्राउंड वाटर से आगे क्यों नहीं निकल गए यशवंत? एक ही पे सुई अटकी हुई है. थोड़ी देर पहले ग्राउंड वाटर के, अब रेन वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग क्या करोगे? वो भी तो वहीं डालोगे ना. थोड़ा सा डाइवर्सिटी ले आओ, थोड़ा सा फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी ले आओ. दो जगह सतमाला मिल जाएगा तो रिजिडिटी मत दिखाओ यार. हैव सम फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी. इतने सारे पॉइंट्स हैं यशवंत, अपना कंपेयर कर लो. इतने तो पॉइंट नहीं आए होंगे यार. अब से एक ही पॉइंट में फंसा हुआ है, ये कर दे वो कर दे, मत करो. क्लोथ्स, वेजिटेशन, क्यूजीन, फ्रूट्स, वेजिटेबल्स सब बदलता है कि नहीं? फूड हैबिट्स. और क्या है? इरिगेशन. ठीक है, इरिगेशन. कुछ लोग कह रहे हैं माइग्रेशन. बिल्कुल है, सोशो कल्चरल में माइग्रेशन भी हो जाता है. हाँ, somebody saying इकोलॉजिकल में डिजीज हो सकता है ना. फेस्टिवल है, वी आर सेइंग ग्रोइंग सीजन व्हिच वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट. यस, आई अंडरस्टैंड दैट. अच्छा, ग्लोबल टेलीकनेक्शंस में क्या है? ग्लोबल टेलीकनेक्शंस में क्या है? बाकी बोले पॉलिटिक्स मॉनसून सेशन. हाँ ठीक है, मॉनसून सेशन है, वो तो नाम है ना, अभी कर रहे हैं. बाद में कहीं कि दिस इज अ ब्रिटिश लेगेसी. यस, पॉलिटिशियन के नाम पे सेशन रखना शुरू किया, तब क्या करोगे राखी? अगली बार किसके नाम पे सेशन होगा, है ना, उद्घाटन करके. मानसून से डिसाइड हो रहा है. मानसून के डांस और गाने हैं कि नहीं? डांस, फोक सॉन्ग्स. सही है. सेइंग एक्सपोर्ट, ये सही था. यहाँ पे लिखा है ना ट्रेड, बता. एक्सपोर्ट, इंपोर्ट, ट्रेड, ट्रांसपोर्ट. यहाँ पर आ गया ट्रेड, ट्रांसपोर्ट, ये हो गई. चलिए, ग्लोबल टेलीकनेक्शन. ग्लोबल टेलीकनेक्शन में बच्चों पहले तो ये समझना है ग्लोबल टेलीकनेक्शन का क्या मतलब है. You don't see it as geopolitics. Some people were doing it geopolitics. I am not doing it geopolitics. Please understand. Global teleconnections is Indian Ocean Dipole, Madden-Julian Oscillation, El Nino, La Nina. ठीक है, इसकी वजह से ग्लोबली क्या होने वाला है? मॉनसून होगा, नहीं होगा. So that's what we are talking about. So that is a cycle, big cycle that is there. So sometimes Sahel region में drought आता है, Walker cell आता है. Perfect. Everyone, please stop. Especially the beginners. First of all, beginners would be interested कि ये मुझे नहीं आता है. I was not able to generate this, yes or no? So in a way, these are the areas which I will be talking upon. And if you have this ability with you, is it good or not? If you are stuck on only one idea, agriculture, so do you understand your answer will not have the richness and comprehensiveness? True? Yes or no? Global teleconnections की जब हम बात करते हैं तो यूनिक साउथ एशिया फिनोमिना. इसी में ग्लोबल टेलीकनेक्शन में मैं कह रहा हूँ, it gets delays which हो रहे. There are variations. बहुत सारी चीजें हम कर सकते हैं. We can talk about this thing. It is connected to the climate of Pacific Ocean. Many things can be impacted by this. Correct? Similarly, other things can also be impacted. True? So that's what we are saying, that it is a multifarious phenomena. And this I have to simplify for you. Everyone, are you willing to take on this? Abhi, if you did not get the key, you did not have everything, are you willing to take on? I'm going to open all these threads for you. Are you ready? Do you have a little bit of language for that? This is what I'm saying. Somebody says, sir, if we are asked about significance, can we write negative? Oh yes, something is significant. Yes. So there are negative things which we have to keep in mind because they might impact us. No, that's also significance. So disaster is a significance in that. Geohydrological. We'll have to talk about both. Significance does not mean positive significance. There can be something negative significance also. That you should not do this. Yes. Kumar is saying refugees. I don't know refugee or non-refugee. I simply said migration. Assam extreme weather conditions can be taken as a case study in the delay and coming of geohydrological. Bishop, we can relate it to many current things, as I think somebody asked in the beginning of the class. Can we integrate this cloud burst that happens in the Amarnath Yatra? Bishop, you were saying about the Assam flood. If you asked me 2 years ago, it was a severe Kerala flood. Yes or no? उसमें चेन्नई में you saw Chennai city was going down. वो भी डूब रहा था. So there are multiple examples you will have. There will be multiple examples, and I'm glad that you people are exploring that. And I want to tell you, जो आपके पास में in your experience, what has happened in that year, use that as your example. That is good. Latest example use करना. Suppose you're not writing the exam this year, you're writing in 2023, and something is in news at that time. Please don't be only be decided by what Sachin sir said. उस time पे use कर लेना. You should use of that time also. Is everyone okay? I said 5 points. Can we see that there are at least 20-25 points? But headings are limited. Do we get that? So first, a smart student would look at the broad headings, and then in that he or she will add many things. And again, saying the more multidimensional you are, the more results you're going to get. So I'll be bringing all these things. and if I say that almost all walks of Indian life are impacted by monsoon. Is it an exaggeration? Yeah, acceptable. Yes. So we are just trying to highlight that this is like something which is very, very important. Almost everything is there. Let us see, like you can have all the freedom. Yes. Some important significances include economic, ecological, socio-cultural, global teleconnections, geo-hydrological, etc., etc. Finish. Moment you put etc., that means there are many more. But dear examiner, I'm telling you that these are the main ones. I'm not saying what you're thinking is not there, but what I am writing is the main ones. You are the writer, no script writer. You can change it that way. So even water disputes, socio-cultural, you can say disputes. Somebody wanted to do political administrative, but that is more about river water disputes. It's not about this. But since you said that, but I would simply say, why not use the most obvious points? Remember, I am taking a class. I can speak on this for 10 hours, but there you will be writing an answer in how many minutes? 8 to 9 minutes. So yesterday, me and my team were discussing. We are going to put these people who've been selected in Masterstroke mentorship. Morning 9 answers, evening 6 answers. Morning GS answers they will be writing, and evening 6 answers optional they will be writing. And we were deciding how much time do we give them. So for 6 answers, we'll give them 1 hour. For 9 answers, we'll give them 1.5 hours. Now imagine, while teaching, I'll take a lot of time. All these we will not be able to write, but they have to write the means. उनको तो हमें grilling करनी पड़ेगी ना. We will be grilling them. We'll be putting them in those exam-like situations, and then they will have to deliver quantity also and quality also. You are beginners. I want you to take your own time, have your own errors in writing and all those things, and धीरे-धीरे precision will come. Is everyone okay? Yes. I want everyone to take a fresh page. Yes. And let us draw something. Freehand, turn your notebook around. If it is portrait, make it landscape and divide it into 4 parts. So people have tried to, see monsoon in various ways. It has different meanings. Then what is monsoon? So the Arab travelers were the first ones who gave this idea of Mausim, M-A-U-S-I-M. Mausim is an Arab word which means reversal of wind. So I want to tell you, Arab traders used to bring their ships to India, and those times the ships were sailing ships. So there the wind direction was very important. Yes or no? Get that? So everyone, do you know what was the wind direction in your area in the morning? Have you ever bothered? What is the wind direction in my area in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening? No, you're not bothered. Yes, but are you bothered about electricity supply in your home? Internet connection in your home? Are you bothered? Why aren't you bothered about wind and interested in energy and internet connection? So that runs my life. True or not? For a trader, his ship is important. True or not? Will he look at directions? Purvi says, while flying kite only we look at direction. Yes or no? 15 August ko, we will fly kites. Yes or no? 15th August. So only then we look at the wind. So Purvi, can I say a sailing ship captain? Yes. A sailing ship captain. He would be interested in what? His kite is the sails. Yes or no? Would he be interested in the wind direction? Perfect. So he keeps track of it. After 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, they found a strange thing. What was the strange thing? That everywhere in the world, be it Africa, be it the peninsula, whatever, the wind direction may be variable. But when it comes to Indian Ocean, half the time the wind direction is like this, and half the time the wind direction is like this. They don't know any model. But they saw half the year, you don't have to draw this, half the year, they found it like this. So they said, if I have to go, my ships have to go this way, let us plan that we will go in these months towards India. And when we want to come back from India, let us come in these months. Make sense or not? Make sense? So this is what they were doing. In fact, I want to tell you a very interesting thing. So Vasco da Gama was looking for a route to India. He had no clue where India is, how can it be reached, and all that thing. And he moves from Portugal. Say he moves, and he crosses Africa. He reaches here, and this is Cape of Good Hope. He doesn't have any hope now. He really doesn't know where India is. What is the route? Get that? He decides to stay close to the coast. It is dangerous to go away. He decides to stay close to the coast. And one of the Arab trading posts, when he reached and he said, I'm looking for a way to that elusive land, India. Yes, which we used to trade using the Silk Route. You don't have to draw this. They said, India, we can take you there, no problem. I said, really? They said, yeah, we can take you. Chalo. Abhi bhi chalo. Aajkal to mausam bhi. So he did not know what is mausam. They said, chalo. And he came here and landed in Calicut. Calicut mein land kiya tha. Yes or no? India mil gaya. He found it very easy. He found it very easy because by accident, he came in the southwest monsoon, supporting it. He came along with the monsoon. Very easy. यहाँ पे बेचारा डरते डरते, like they were trying hit and trial, but here it was very smooth. But when he decided to go back against the southwest monsoon, then he realized, भाई साहब ये नहीं हो सकता. Sailing ships going against the winds and all those things, very very big challenge. ये तो जल्दी से आ गया था, but that he had to wait through it, and then finally he came back. So Arab traders were aware of this. Arab traders were already aware of such things, that it was happening in the Indian subcontinent. Do we get that? So the first meaning which is there about Mausam is a region where the wind circulation turns around. That is the meaning. Do we get that? What is our meaning? These are the meanings. Another one is, remember that movie Lagan? 2 times Lagan. 2 बार लगान देना पड़ेगा अगर मैच नहीं जीता तो. True or not? That is a failure also, no? Failure of monsoon. Somebody said significance. Drought is a threat to the farmer. Yes, British times, they were having those exploitative, means of extracting lagan. So cricket match khelo, nahi to dugna lagan do. True or not? And then, we always win the match. That's a different story. And for that, what did we have to do? We had to find all the funny characters, whatever names were there. Kooda, kachra, tuta, puta, whatever the names were there, they started. Pura gang ikattha hua. Yes or no? And then what else did we need? Indian cinema needs songs also. So you look up at the sky and then you will go for the song also. Anvesha says, yes, I remember kachra. Okay. Some kachra fellow, some not so kachra fellow. Yes or no? So first ODI to win by India. Vilas hum jeette rehte. And whenever, since childhood, whenever you were not winning, what do you have to do? Sing songs. तो गाना वाना गा के हम लोग जीत जाते. तो उनके लिए significance ये है, but for Vasco da Gama, I hope you understand the significance. That's a very, very important thing. Then different scholars later on started studying it, that what is happening. Why is the wind shifting? So I want to tell you, there are planetary winds which flow throughout the year. We also call them permanent winds. And there is a set of winds which we call them as the temporary winds, regional winds, and seasonal winds. Have you heard of them? Have you heard of sea breeze and land breeze? So when I ask you people, do you know what is the wind in the morning and afternoon? You said, sir, we don't know. But I want to tell you, coastal people would experience that. Coastal people will experience that during the day, wind is coming from the sea onto land, and during night, from land to the sea. And people who live on the beaches or in the coastal areas, they would always feel that, yes, there is wind around. Why is that happening? Because of differential heating of land and water. Yes, so some people said, can't the same logic apply for India? Can't the same logic apply for India or Indian subcontinent? That the land gets heated up too much compared to the ocean. So the air starts moving from the ocean to the land, because air always moves from high pressure to low pressure. And remember, land is very hot. Land is very hot, so which pressure? Low pressure. Ocean is relatively cooler. Water will not get heated up so fast. So there is a pressure difference and the wind comes. So during the summers, wind comes from ocean towards India, Indian Ocean towards India, that is southwest monsoon. And during winters, the land gets cooler, high pressure, and the oceans are relatively warmer. So from the land towards Indian Ocean, that is northeast monsoon. ऐसा भी. So लोगों के अलग-अलग views हैं या नहीं मौसम में? True. If you ask a singer, a folk singer for monsoon, they will have songs for that. अलग significance. Yes or no? Have you heard certain birds start dancing and singing? अलग significance. Yes or no? Rajasthan, absolutely dry, waiting for water. A farmer, repeated droughts, looking up at the sky. Is it a different significance? Yes or no? Industry, different significance. Raw material. Yes or no? And as a kid, I don't know whether it happens or not, but many cities still get flooded. And kids find out ways to be happy. They are not like UPSC aspirant. Even in happiness, you people are sad. Kids will play. One is Rishika sits at holiday, no school, and lot of कीचड़ में खेलना. Parents will say बीमार हो जाएगा, ये हो जाएगा, and then finally निकलने का paper boat भी बनाएंगे. Yes or no? All those things. कई बार मुझे तो when I used to, when my city used to get flooded, I used to wait. I was wondering, when will the flood increase? It is just come to, like probably my feet are getting immersed. और ज़्यादा होगा we can swim, no? Rather than running on the road. Yes. People find such pits also जिसमें कूद रहे. It's fun. For kids, everything is fun. A birth is a fun in the family. A death is a fun in the family. They are told not to laugh, but they are still having fun. A marriage is a fun. Yes. Even a divorce is a fun. At least people got together. खेलने को तो मिला. Yes or no? Anvesha says we receive flood every year, once in Odisha. So people are used to annual flooding. Say, for example, people in Assam. Yes or no? They're not alarmed with that. convenience. They really want to get rid of it, but they know that cannot be. And to them, that's living with nature. They will have to survive it. Yes or no? I also believe that we people living in big cities are used to a lot of luxuries: power supply, internet supply, water supply. People who are living in these areas where nature is pretty dominant, yes or no? Where nature forces you to adapt, where the nature will decide what kind of houses you will have, what kind of agriculture you will have, what kind of living style you will have, what kind of cycles you will have about, like when to have the school, when not to have the school. Imagine monsoon breaks, school mein chutti hogi hogi. Yes or no? Those are the times, in monsoons, what will happen? Malaria will come, dengue will come, chikungunya will come. Aayega ya nahi aayega? And it's a sad thing. It's a sad thing that in a developing country that I'm talking about this, saying that this will come, and we have to accept that. True or not? Do we see monsoon has multiple meanings? Monsoon has multiple meanings. तो पहले होता था ना, monsoon में झूला भी लगाते थे, पेड़ पर झूला होता था. Apart from flooding, cyclone is more regular in Odisha. Lelin, cyclone brings flood with itself. No? Perfect. Chali. I think I have transported you to the spirit of monsoon. Let's come to the science of it. Get that? Do you still remember how to make a schematic? Everybody. So these are the running notes, everyone, apart from what is in the material. So 4 lines like this, almost 60 degrees slope, and then we go for this arcuate shape. Try and make them similar. Is everyone okay with this? Let's connect them. Are you with me? So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to capture the seasons in India. 2 major seasons which you and I know are the winter season and the summer season. Yes or no? I'm talking about surface India in figure A and B. I'm talking about airflow aloft. Airflow aloft in figure C and D. Everyone, have you made this? Chali. Now I want to tell you that what we are going to study. Let's take you to what you have done in the vacation. I expected you to do this. If you have not done, it's okay. As I told you, if you do whatever I tell you, the homeworks, you will be accelerating in the class. If you don't do it, then also my responsibility stays that I will be telling you. Correct? This is equator. This is 30 degrees. This is 60 degrees, and this is 90 degrees north. Is everyone okay? So from 30 degrees to equator, remember this was low pressure, this was high pressure, this was low pressure, this was high pressure. The wind blows like this. What do we call this? Trade winds. Is everyone okay? Have you seen this? Yes, you are absolutely correct. These are called easterlies in both the hemispheres. But the strict name, strictly speaking, this is southeasterly and this is northeasterly. Is everyone okay? So let me make the India that we were talking of, that you have on. So tell me, which winds will India lie in? India majorly lies in northeast trade winds. Everyone who's watching this video, whether live or on recording, keep drawing. These are your running notes. Not that you are going to do anything with this in the examination, but your understanding will improve. The handout, the technical language, everything is being provided. Don't worry on that, but be clear on this. Now, some of you might say, sir, but see, this is Jammu and Kashmir region. This is outside 30. इसका क्या? Remember, कुछ लोग exception दिखाई देता है ना? इसलिए क्या लिखा? Majorly, predominantly lies in which wind? Is everyone okay? Now, where are these two winds heading? Where are these two winds going? So they are going towards the equator. Huh? And at equator, we have something called as the point or line where they converge. We call it ITCZ, Intertropical Convergence Zone. Some place you'll find OTCZ. Jaan mat dena. OTCZ. What is OTCZ? Ocean Tropical Convergence Zone. Sir, I've never heard it. Right now, ITCZ is OTCZ. ITCZ, the part of ITCZ which lies on the ocean is called OTCZ. Is it okay? I hope. Which one is a set, which one is a subset? ITCZ is bigger. Yes or no? But some part of it can be there. Perfect. Smart students, you are getting that. Very good, very good. Thank you. Everyone, tell me one thing. Is ITCZ fixed or it moves? NCERT says that ITCZ follows the path of sun. It follows the path of sun. And if the sun goes to the northern hemisphere, 23 and a half. Yes or no? Tropic of Cancer, when does it go? June, May. If the sun goes over there, ITCZ will also shift. Get that? And if it comes to the south, it will shift southward. Possible? South में कैसे shift करेगा? ऐसे shift करेगा. Is everyone okay? It shifts southward. North also, it can shift northward. Now I want to tell you, everyone, can I say ITCZ is the address of heat? Sun's heat. If the sun is going down in the southern hemisphere, ITCZ shifts southward. If the sun is going northward, ITCZ follows it. Is everyone okay? Can I say it's like a puppeteer? Have you seen a puppet show? Katputli ka khel. So there are threads and that puppeteer is moving them. So can I say sun is controlling wherever the sun goes, ITCZ also goes behind it? Is everyone okay? But I want to tell you that this line which I have drawn, it is a straight line. This line is a wrong line because ITCZ does not shift uniformly like this. In fact, there are bends on it, right? Because Earth is not covered uniformly by water. Earth has land as well as water. Which hemisphere has more land? Which hemisphere has more land? Northern hemisphere. So that land during the summers gets heated up a lot. So whatever your ITCZ may be, ITCZ may shift only this much on the ocean. But remember, there is a whole piece of land over here. What land is this? Yahan par kya hai? Remember, Africa is there. And then India is there. This whole area is very, very hot. What happens is ITCZ shifts exceptionally high. In fact, it situates itself north of India. Remember, this also is land only, no? It comes like this. Is everyone okay? Do you see abnormal northward shift? Abnormal northward shift. When? Summer. Normally, what are we? Normally, we are in the northeast. Everyone get that? Now, I want to tell you that if it has shifted, where will the trade winds be? They will come and stop here only. Yes or no? Because their address is this. So, is India coming under northeast now? Is India coming under northeast now? No, northeast is withdrawn north of India. So, now India will come under the winds which are coming from southern hemisphere. And they are headed for ITCZ. But the problem is, moment a wind crosses over equator, it gets deflected by 90 degrees. So now the wind reaching India is southwest. Remember, not even southeast, southwest. So in the summers, we get southwest monsoon. Normally, we get which one? Northeast monsoon. Did we understand the seasonal reversal from this diagram? Please draw this, digest this. If you have a question, please ask. Then I will go into our schematics. That schematic, I planted it on the whole world so that you can see. और ITCZ क्या है? Where the trade winds are meeting. Sir, is it also called thermal equator? Yes, ITCZ is also called the thermal equator. Thermal equator. Normally, everyone please pay attention. When sun is here, when sun is at the equator, the ITCZ will be at the equator. So this, the central line, the imaginary line, this is called the geographical equator. So normally when the sun in the month of March and September, when it is shining vertically over equator, then geographical equator and thermal equator are the same. Okay? But when the sun moves, that will happen. Shubham is saying southeast direction change to southwest. Any reason? So any reason? There is an explanation to that. Coriolis force causes that. That is because of Earth's rotation. And in paper 1, I have tried to explain. So as of now, if you've not done paper 1 with me, climatology, you can go with this fact. So can you tell once again, abnormal shifting of ITCZ? I understood that it follows sun. Okay. Rishabh says, I'm just curious, how will ITCZ shift? Curious क्यों होते हो यार? Don't be curious. Explore. What do you have to explore? The material given to you. The material given to you. कहाँ है हमारा मटेरियल? आपके पास डायग्राम है, जल्दी से देखो. Open the sheet. I'm not doing something, you know, like मेरे मन से. Everyone, this is ITCZ. This is equator. Normally this happens. Normal this happens. Yeah, that during summers what happens? This ITCZ which was normally here. Can you see that? Where has it shifted? It has shifted north. It has shifted very much north. वहां तक चला गया. Can you see? This is a normal shift. और इधर भी. Northern hemisphere wind deflect to the right. Yes. When the winds cross over equator, they will turn like this, 90 degrees to the right in the northern hemisphere. If they were coming like this, everyone, if they were coming like this, they will turn to the left by 90 degrees. Is everyone okay? अगर southern hemisphere में जा रहा है और north में जा रहा है, because of the Coriolis deflection that will happen. Everyone, do we have this sheet? Can you see this happening? Can you see this happening? तो Coriolis को exact maps में बनाया गया. I said these you will have doubts and immediately turn to the maps and illustrations. Where is the cursor? Cursor missing. Is the audio video fine or is it lagging? So north में wind reflects in the right. Yes. So is the STG shift northernward due to TOC? What is TOC, bhai? Just curious, how will ITCZ shift in winter in diagram? Rishabh, did you get your answer? In winter so नीचे चली जाएगी. Anyways, I will show you. Winter भी बताऊंगा, summer भी बताऊंगा. I will be telling you. So can you tell us once again what is the abnormal shift of ITCZ? Okay. Is it called? ठीक है, तो सब question answers हो गए हैं. Answer, I have done that. The shift of northward is due to TOC. Nothing. It has got nothing to do with TOC. Sun's heat. Sun is deciding what is TOC. TOC will line fully. It is the sun, no? Wherever the heat of the sun goes, ITCZ is that. It is the address of the heat. It is the address of the low pressure because the heat is there. What pressure will be there? Low pressure will be there. Is everyone okay? So everyone, this is the garden. This is the garden. And the temperature outside is 48 degrees Celsius. There is this grass. Some of this grass is dry grass. I ask you to walk on it barefoot. Can you walk on it barefoot? Yes or no? You can walk on it barefoot, no problem. But it's so hot. It's 48 degrees Celsius. So what, sir? No problem. I can walk. Perfect. Now everyone, very easily, no problem. This garden leads to you to a temple compound. इधर क्या है? Temple. There is a temple over here. And this temple compound, the floor is made up of marble floor. And you have to walk from here to here till you reach the stairs of the temple. Now can you walk happily? Have you experienced this? Big problem? Not happily, sir. Very difficult. Sir, पैर जलेगा उधर. जलेगा कि नहीं? Everyone, problem? Why? Why? Differential heating. Marble floor will get heated up so much that if you start walking on it 2, 3, 4, 5 steps, your feet, the skin will start burning. Yes or no? True or not? Differential heating. Now imagine if they have spread some water on this area. If there is some water, will it be some respite? Yes or no? Some relief. Though the water will also be warm. Will the water be warm? Yes. But the warmth of the floor will it be reduced or not? Why? Because see, everything heats up differently. Everything heats up differently. Is everyone okay? Forget the temple. Now forget the temple. This is equator. This is sun. And sun is heating up the equator. Yes or no? Equator temperature is there. Shubham says heat per unit area is more over marble. Shubham, congratulations. You know physics. तोड़ो यार तुमने गाड़ दिया. कहो तो ताली बजवा दें. Everyone. This is the heat. What is happening? There is a lot of heat. And can I say evaporation is also happening? This is the address of heat. Is everyone okay? Perfect. Now what happens? The sun has gone to Tropic of Cancer or Tropic of Capricorn. Tropic of Cancer or Tropic of Capricorn. This is Capricorn and this is Cancer. Is everyone okay? Can I say the heat of the sun will also shift? So as the sun moves here, 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 the heat should move here, 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 and finally it should reach here. Same thing should happen here. Yes or no? But the problem is that there we have land. Now land gets heated up very, very fast. Do we get that? So if the heat, suppose the temperature was 30 degrees Celsius, so it will be 30 degrees Celsius here, but here it will already be 40. Yes or no? 35, 45, 40, 48, possible, or maybe it doesn't go like this. 30, 32, 30, 33, 34. Ocean will always be like this only, but will the land get heated up very fast or not? Yes or no? True. And what is ITC? That the line joining 30 degrees. So 30 degrees की line तो यार ये तो यहाँ पर बहुत तेजी से ऊपर चला जा रहा है. So can I say the heat is too much here? Heat का address ये है. The heat has got to the higher this thing. Yes or no? So that is what we mean by land got heated exceptionally. Land got heated exceptionally, and as a result, what happened? ITCZ shifted exceptionally to the north in the northern hemisphere. So much so it went there. In the southern hemisphere also it shifts, but remember southern hemisphere is largely what? Largely a water hemisphere. थोड़ा सा South Africa आता है इधर, and then what comes here? Australia comes. Yes or no? So there is less on that. Is everyone okay with the abnormal shift? Because of the distribution of land and water, too much of land, this is Eurasia. No other place, Europe, Asia and Africa are connected. It's like a huge combination of that heat. Huge combination of that heat. Is everyone with me? यहाँ तक समझ में आ गया? वापस आ जाएं इस पर. Can we come here? So everyone, summers. Let us talk about summers. Can I say India is very hot? What is the pressure over India? High or low? India will have low pressure. Achha, which area is the hottest in India? Which area is the hottest in India? So Rajasthan, Northwest, desert. Okay. Can I say this is the hottest in India? Everyone. If this is the hottest, that means this will have the lowest pressure also. Can I say that this will be the lowest pressure? Though India is in itself is a low pressure. India in itself is a low pressure zone. But can I say that Rajasthan will be low pressure? Now people who are new, beginners, do you know there is nothing called as low or high until and unless you tell us a value to compare with. So the average atmospheric pressure is 1013 millibar. Is everyone okay? Average atmospheric pressure is 1013 millibar. And I want to tell you that India is so hot. India is so hot that no place in India has a pressure of 1013. In fact, 1010 is the pressure. Kitna hai? 1010. And in the desert, it is actually 997. Is everyone okay? So what is the highest pressure over India? 1010. 1010 is the highest pressure over India. Is it lower than the atmospheric average? Is it lower than the atmospheric average? Why India is having such a low pressure? So because India is hot, absolutely hot. So I live in South India, it is very hot. I live in Central India, it is very hot. So I live in Rajasthan, don't ask me the hot. Yes or no? True. And what are these lines? These are isobars. Imaginary lines connecting points of equal pressure. Is everyone okay? Tell me one thing. If Kerala region is 1010, Rajasthan is 997, what will be rest of India? What will be the value in rest of India? What will be the value in rest of India? Nilli says 1000. Smart people are saying, sir, in between. They will be in between. Those are the two extremes. In between कुछ भी हो सकता है. If those values are there, everyone, can I measure them using a barometer? And can I plot isobars? Yes. Suppose these isobars are plotted. They come like this. So 1000, this might be 1008, 1006, 1004, 1002, possible. And what is outside? Oceans में कितना? How much is in the oceans? So tell me which one is high, which one is low? Oceans are higher, sir. So can I say there will be a tendency of the wind to flow from high towards low? Possible. Is everyone okay? Summer में India में ऐसे आता है wind. So which wind is coming towards India? Southwest. Why? Because of the heat. Everyone, do you recognize this? Sorry, ITCZ. Oh, perfect. So where is this wind going? Everything is heading towards ITCZ. Is everyone okay? Achha. What will be the airflow aloft, anyone? How would the airflow in India aloft look like? Remember the formula? The wind in the upper atmosphere is opposite. If this is southwest, ऊपर क्या होगा? See, the formula worked for us. ऊपर ही हो गया. Everyone with me? अच्छा, everyone pay attention, pay attention. During the winters, doesn't India become very, very cold? Especially North India. The temperatures will touch 2 degrees. Cold wave will come. Yes. In fact, which one becomes the coldest? Again, Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan will become the coldest. Can I say in winters, India becomes high pressure? Yes, sir. What is the pressure of the oceans? Oceans का 1013 होता है. So oceans will remain 1013 always. Approximate, no, that's the average value. Yes. And remember, oceans will not heat or cool very fast. Now, people, anyone here from Tamil Nadu or Kerala? Anyone here from Tamil Nadu, Kerala? Do you see a winter ever? Is there any winter over there? There is no winter. So why should the ocean have this thing? So वहाँ तो winter होती नहीं. Winter is there mostly in central and northern India. So वहाँ पे मैंने high लिख दिया. Is everyone okay? India में क्या pressure है? India में pressure है 1013. India में भी 1013 है. But here, the coldest region, it becomes 1019. So everyone, can you tell me what is the pressure of India? What is the pressure in India? Rest of India. Rest of India. Approximately. These lines मजे में बनाई मैंने. Free hand rhyme. Maybe 1012. Maybe 1000. Yes. So 1000. What can I say? 13,000, 15,000, 17. Is everyone okay? So where is the wind this time? Yes, sir. High to low. True. What do we call this as? Northeast. How would the airflow aloft be? Everyone, can you tell me airflow aloft? वो तो easy है. Oh sir, यही होगा. See, I told you meanings of monsoon will change from person to person, but the signs of monsoon should not change, no. So have you understood that what is seasonal reversal of wind in summers and winters? How it is changing? Yes. Please digest this. Come with your doubts. 653 पे शुरू करते हैं. 453, 1653 we'll start. Let's have a break. All the students, especially if you are a beginner coming for the first time to the class, I hope you are understanding winter में ITCZ के लोकेशन कहाँ होगा बता दूंगा शुभम. पहले इसको digest कर लीजिए. After the break, whatever questions are coming, sir ITCZ कहाँ जाएगा, इधर जाएगा, उधर जाएगा, I'll tell you that also. Enjoy and think. You can look into the handouts also. Everyone, are we done? So figure C is according to figure A, figure D क्या बोल रहे हैं करते हैं. Figure C is according to figure A. But both are winters. Please understand. Figure A and figure C are winters. One is surface and one is upper atmosphere. समझ कह रहे हो? ऐसे कुछ भी लिख रहे हो, एयर फ्लो और लॉफ्ट, इंडिया के ऊपर और उसमें that is there. Figure D is according to B. Yes. तो उसमें हमने इसका ऑपोजिट किया ना, साउथ वेस्ट का ऑपोजिट इज नॉर्थ ईस्ट एंड इधर नॉर्थ ईस्ट का ऑपोजिट इज साउथ वेस्ट. Is everyone clear? Both are the same season. Only thing is one is at the surface of Earth, other is upper atmosphere, just like that circulation which we saw. भाई anyone from झारखंड, यहाँ यारी दोस्ती निकालने के लिए कोई झारखंड के हो तो बताइए. तो बताइए झारखंड में कौन से मोहल्ले के हैं, चाय पसंद है या कोला पीती हो. छोड़ो यार, ज्योग्राफी कर लो. वी आर ऑल फ्रॉम इंडिया. इसमें तो झारखंड दिख भी नहीं रहा. विंटर में ITCZ का लोकेशन कहाँ होगा? सो इन विंटर्स इन दिसंबर वेयर इज द सन? It is Tropic of Capricorn, so ITCZ will go down. It does not reach Tropic of Capricorn, but it will go down. So what is the reason that currently in this year there are monsoon abnormalities where Himalayan regions receive rainfall early than coastal areas? So Lilith, that is not this year, number one. Number one is that it is not this year that there are abnormalities. Abnormalities is the rule of monsoon. Okay? And this is also absolutely wrong that monsoon received rainfall earlier than coastal areas. That's a thing. Southwest monsoon comes from here, na? It comes from the peninsular India. तभी तो आया. So I am in Delhi. 29th June पे जाकर ही बारिश हुआ है, उससे पहले नहीं हुआ. ऐसे ही कोई भी, I will not take any claim like that. Yes, out of ignorance we can have that claim. Is everyone okay? So doubts quickly. So SkyMet provide good information about it. My India Meteorological Department also provides good this thing. So if you're looking for weather forecast, the public sector forecaster is India Meteorological Department. The private sector forecaster is SkyMet. They keep on forecasting also. They keep on telling you the reasons also why things are not behaving the way they are behaving. You can subscribe to the SkyMet YouTube channel. अच्छे videos आते हैं हिंदी में भी and English में भी. So they give it in Hindi as well as English. SkyMet is doing well. Everyone okay? Quickly, did we understand this or not? यहाँ तक समझ आया? And if there are any questions, please ask, because then we will move further. Then we'll go into the technicalities of it. Why is this happening? How is this happening? All those technicalities will be coming. So why ITCZ moves northward at Indian Peninsula during summers? कोई अंकित को बताओ why ITCZ moves northward? क्या बताए यार? अंकित सब लोग ने तो बता दिया. सूरज है, सन है, सन सीट है, और क्या जानना चाहते हो? You know, in the movies, whenever there is rain scene, do you think it is actually raining? Do you think it is actually raining? Now, where does the rain come from? So, rain comes from an artificial shower. But I have seen the hero heroine dancing under it, running under it. How is that possible? So because the shower keeps moving, no? This can move. Wherever you want, it moves. And where is the rain? So wherever the shower is, yes or no? Either hero heroine dance kare, shower moves, either aa jata hai. Simple. One. Second thing is, when I was a kid, I used to play with this, that I'll take a paper, I'll put a ball bearing on that, and I'll put a magnet beneath this. Wherever the magnet will move, will the ball bearing also move or not? Why? Because of the magnetic pull. So why is somebody asking me this question, sir? Why does ITCZ shift to India's peninsula during summer? What's wrong? Sarveshwar is saying, sir, but sometimes how lightning happens in movie because it is natural. Sarveshwar को कोई बताए यार, lightning के लिए उन्हें इंतजार करना पड़ेगा lightning का, फिर तो मूवी कभी नहीं बनेगी. क्या है, पीछे से साउंड इफेक्ट होगा, VFX होगा, इतने मासूम हो यार. शुभम is saying माउंटेन का मौसम पे इम्पैक्ट. शुभम तुम्हें तो ये नहीं पता ITCZ सदर्न हेमिस्फीयर में जाएगी, तुम्हें माउंटेन का इम्पैक्ट चाहिए. एंड व्हेन आई एम टीचिंग तो मैं नहीं बताऊंगा क्या? अभी बताऊंगा. आई विल बी टीचिंग दैट. ये मजे में कुछ लोग चाचा चौधरी टाइप नो, हमको ज्यादा पूछना है. जो पूछा है, योर क्वेश्चन वाज व्हाट विल हैपन टू द ITCZ इन विंटर्स. अभी तो हम यहाँ पर ये हैं कि व्हाई इज इट गोइंग इन द नॉर्थ. ये नहीं समझ में आ रहा हमको. क्या बोले ये दुष्यंत को जब किसी का मजाक उड़ाना होता है तब लिख देते हैं लॉट्स ऑफ लर्निंग लोल एंड ऑल दैट. ये बहुत हो गया यार, काफी टाइम से मैं देख लेता हूँ. lots of learning. My learning doesn't show. सबको पता है कौन क्या लिखता है इधर, और किसी को झारखंड का भी जवाब नहीं दिया तुमने। कौन झारखंड से, जल्दी बताओ, हु फ्रॉम झारखंड, नाम बताना, असली वाला नाम बताना, ये वाला नहीं। गुजरात भी बता देना, हाँ सही बात है, गुजरात में बताना। So I also want to tell you one thing. Sometimes what happens is we have a magnet, and sometimes when I move it with a jerk, the ball bearing is with it. Sometimes it jumps off also. Possible. So I was moving my magnet slowly. Wherever the magnet was going, the ball bearing was going over there. But once I jerked my magnet, when I jerked my magnet, what happened? The ball bearing followed it, and after that it fell off also. Why did that happen? Why did that happen? Momentum, inertia, whatever, something happened. Possible, possible. So can I say the same movement may not produce the same result because there might be differences? Yes or no? So everyone, I am hungry. I am hungry. I have one chapati. Is it okay? What does it give me? Carbohydrate. My body needs that. Will I feel energized or not? Yes or no? I am very happy. One chapati. I decide to have 100 chapatis. I am full of carbohydrates. Now will I feel 100 times energetic? No, I might feel actually sick. True or not? Get that? This is equator, this is land. Get that? So ITCZ shifts this much only, but on land it shifts a little extra. Is everyone okay? Because land gets heated more. So उधर जो heat का address है, so वहां पर ज़्यादा heat उधर है. ठीक? Another one came. What happened to the ITCZ? Shifted again. That's okay. This time it is all land. Now ITCZ has to shift. How will it shift? Itna, itna, itna. Which one? Which one? I really don't know. There is a desert, Sahara Desert. There are mountains also. Yes, sir. Can I say it will be a complex shifting? Too much shifting? So first, Africa causes it shift. So this is ITCZ. Africa causes it to shift north. Then we were thinking the sea will come. But what happens is there is still land, more land, and that is very, very hot. ITCZ said, I'll shift more. And now there I have, scientists here sitting in this class. They have a vernier caliper with them. Yes, they're very precise in their life. They have a vernier caliper. Sir, exactly tell me, ये इतना ज़्यादा यहाँ क्यों हुआ, यहाँ क्यों हुआ, यहाँ क्यों हुआ? कुछ पता नहीं, but caliper लेके बैठा हुआ. This is equator. Land caused it. More land, and there is huge land here also. Everything is land. Everything is heated up. So abnormal shift हो गया यार. True or not? Nowhere else it happens to that extent. Nowhere else it happens to that extent. And I also want to tell you, अभी तो कोई बैठे बैठे सर माउंटेन का इफेक्ट बताओ. हाँ सनीमा है, अभी चल रहा है, फिनिश करने में सनीमा में बताएंगे. पहले ये तो पता चल जाए कि ITCZ कहाँ जा रहा है. I want to tell you, even Australia has a monsoon. The winds from India, they go like this. From not India, from northern Indian Ocean, they turn by 90 degrees this time, and Australia gets northwest monsoon. Just like India, they also get it. But there, the ITCZ shift will not be that high. So उनका ITCZ बस इतना ही shift होता है. This is how much? This may be probably 10 degrees to 15 degrees south only. No, my class doesn't know how to draw maps. My class doesn't know what the world map is. They don't even know this thing. और मैं उनको आगे आगे का बताना शुरू करूँ. I'm not here to impress, no. Hi guys, how many of you are from Delhi NCR? I know a nice land, शाम को मिलते हैं. I'm not here for that. So what will the mountains do? करेगा orographic effect करेगा और क्या करेगा? So what will मोदी सरकार do in this? मोदी सरकार नीति बनाएगी. Yes. Per drop more crop. प्रधानमंत्री कृषि सिंचाई योजना. Oh, अच्छा. Yeah, don't order like hotel, no. So ITCZ, will it shift south? Yes. Will it shift north? Where will we see exceptional shift? Where will we see exceptional shift? Northern hemisphere. Why exceptional shift in northern hemisphere? Because 3 continents are together, sir. 3 continents are together. That will happen. Is everyone okay? समझ में आया? तो बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. Multiple factors. आपको एक ही पॉइंट आता है, एक ही पॉइंट पे आप जिंदगी निकाल दोगे. वो मुझे पसंद है. क्यों पसंद है? बस पसंद है यार. पहली बार जब देखी थी ना, बहुत अच्छी लगी. What else do you like about her? Nothing. पहली बार देखी थी. ठीक है. Then she comes close and gives you a tight slap. यार आज तो मैंने काली माँ का रूप देख लिया इसका. तो काली माँ का रूप है. और बहुत से रूप ले सकती है नारी. Get that? So there are multiple factors that go into Himalayas. The multiple factors that go into monsoon. Multiple factors went into the making of peninsula also. Yes or no? And every factor will have an impact. वो सब करेंगे. यहाँ तक क्लियर है सब लोग? Everyone clear with this? Homework submit नहीं करना, बात मुझसे बड़ी करनी है. इसको क्या करेंगे अभी? मेमोराइज। ये मैं कई बार बनवाने वाला हूँ। एवरीवन मेमोराइज दिस। इफ यू हैव अ डाउट प्लीज आस्क मी। Quickly memorize this. Because after this we are going to learn the mechanism of monsoon also. I have to train you into something upper atmosphere also. Yeah, that clear? जल्दी से memorize it. Winter, summer. Even the values of isobars. 997, 1010, 1013. Memorize means those values. So when I say draw this, immediately that should be drawn. Summer surface, winter surface, summer upper atmosphere, winter upper atmosphere. Is everyone with me? Quickly, quickly. Don't think, ऐसा बोल रहा है, वैसा बोल रहा है, I'll do it my way. Sachin sir said this to me. Do it my way. Trust me. When you come here, you would want it to be the most effective way. और बुक्स में ऐसा नहीं है बच्चे, बुक्स में अभी पढ़ोगे तो परेशान हो जाओगे. So book also is given to you, but that should be that. Everyone memorized? चलिए. So this is Earth surface. This is upper atmosphere. Yes. This is Japan. This is USA. Upper atmosphere. अरे उधर क्यों बना दिया? Sorry, this is Japan. My mistake. This is USA. Is everyone okay? Aeroplane flighting is no word. That's a very stupid word which I used. I'm sure you're laughing at me. That's okay. Aeroplanes flying from Japan towards US. Yes, they were experiencing extra speed when going from west to east at a particular height. Get that? When they came back, they were finding a drop in speed. Remember Vasco da Gama? When he came with southwest monsoon, he reached India. But when he was going against southwest monsoon, वो छोड़ गए. So they started doubting, भाई इधर कुछ है. Yes. And later on they found that there are strong winds flowing at this altitude. These are called jet streams. शीतल बोल रही वर्ल्ड वॉर 2 में. हाँ शीतल, आपने स्टोरी पढ़ी वर्ल्ड वॉर 2 में ऐसा पता चला. वैसे जेट स्ट्रीम्स तो उससे पहले भी चल रही थी. Jet streams were there when we had Ram Raj and Allah Raj and Christ Raj. All the Raj had jet streams. ऐसा नहीं था कि बाद में आया. कई बार ये भी हो सकता है कंगना रनौत माइट से जेट स्ट्रीम स्टार्टेड ओनली आफ्टर 2014. भक्ति में कुछ भी कर सकते हैं. Yes, so we're not talking about that, but jet streams are there. Yes, the story which you read in the books, they say the Second World War bomber jets realized this. So that's okay. जब जागो तभी सवेरा. Is everyone okay? So jet streams are there. Now they started studying jet streams. They found that these are upper atmospheric. Can I call them airflow aloft? Upper atmospheric, near geostrophic. So people who have done paper 1 with me, you know what is geostrophic. Paper 2 people, abhi likh lo. Don't have to worry about this. Upper atmospheric, near geostrophic, circumpolar, west to east, narrow, swift, meandering jets of air. कितना सारा मैंने बोल दिया. Please write it down. I'll make you understand also. Circulation aloft. What have I written? Circulation aloft. I'm not talking of the surface. Everyone, in this diagram, this air will not touch you. Because where are you? You are on the surface. Will it touch you? This air will not touch you. Where is this air? At a height. What height? 8 to 10 kilometers above the surface. Upper atmosphere में इस तरह से ये narrow jets of air हैं, ये इस तरह से flow कर रहे हैं. Do we get that? I said 8 to 10 kilometers in the upper atmosphere. So this is not touching you. So first of all, they are upper atmospheric. Is everyone okay? Near geostrophic means they flow east to west parallel to the isobars. Geostrophic simply means parallel to isobars. So people who are new, they are feeling discriminated. मुझे नहीं पता, बता दे parallel to isobar. Circumpolar means taking a round turn around the pole. So let me make one. Do you get that? Which direction? West to east. Around 30 to 60 degrees में है. इसको बोलते हैं polar front jet. This lies at a point where the polar wind and the temperate wind meet, and remember that is there. And there is a jet stream which is around 30 degrees also. 30 degrees पर भी होती है. And this is called subtropical westerly jet. Subtropical westerly jet. EFJ and STWJ are permanent jet streams means they flow throughout the year. If this is the North Pole, if this is the South Pole, they are in both the hemispheres. Both hemispheres have them, and these are in the upper atmosphere. Is everyone okay? Can you see these are narrow bands? Yes. Nili says, yes, sir, aapne padhaya tha. Nili, there are many students who joined us from 2, no? So please don't see it that I'm wasting time. I'm repeating for the convenience of them also. I want everyone to get that, no? So I'm glad that you were reminded. Swift है, very fast. इनकी speed up to 200 kilometers per hour हो सकता है. Meandering, can you see they are not in straight path? They are meandering. And swift air. Is everyone okay? These are permanent jet streams. There are some seasonal and regional also. Seasonal and regional jets are also there. Is everyone okay? But I have shown you 2 permanent ones. Does any of them impact India? Does any of them impact India? Which one? So latitudinally speaking, though, it looks like India will be impacted by STWJ. Perfectly okay. So अगर आप यहाँ पर India को लगाएंगे, I'm sure India is impacted by that. True. So everyone, can I say in this diagram, we need to make an addition. We need to make an addition. I am making an addition. Can anyone tell me what is this? Does it touch India? Does it touch India? No. Where is ITCZ, everyone? North of India. I want to tell you, just like ITCZ, just like trade winds, jet streams also shift north and south. So jet stream lies north of India, outside India. It is working for China. Chinese jasus ho gaya hai. It is not in India. Is everyone okay? So that means India doesn't have a jet stream. India has a jet stream. India has a jet stream, a special kind of jet stream. We call this as हमारी जेट स्ट्रीम का नाम है TEJ. रिमेंबर हम सबसे तेज हैं, सबसे तेज चैनल. हमें पता है पुतिन कहां पे क्या करने वाला है. We know when the Ukraine-Putin war is going to end. In fact, I want to tell you, before the Sri Lankan protesters stepped on Gotabaya's bed, आज तक वाला चैनल वाला रिपोर्टर वहां पे पहले था. Get that? अपनी नैनो चिप लेके पहुंच चुका था, सबसे तेज. In fact, they are negotiating a deal also. कभी भी आज तक के एंकर्स आकर आपको बता देंगे what is going to happen. True or not? So हमारी जेट स्ट्रीम भी तेज है, हम सबसे तेज. सबसे तेज कंट्री कौन? हम लोग. अपनी जेट स्ट्रीम इज द बेस्ट. इसको बोलते हैं ट्रॉपिकल ईस्टर्ली जेट. Again saying, what is this? Seasonal, only in summer season it is created. Regional, only over India it is created. It is seasonal and regional. It is not a global jet stream. Only for this area, only during this season it is created. Is everyone okay? Only summers, only over South Asia. कब से है? Since how long it has been there? Kangana Ranaut feels after 2014 it was created, but it has always been there in that season. Is everyone okay? Perfect. So let's come to winters, everyone. Where is ITCZ? Somebody asked me, where is ITCZ? So winters, where is ITCZ? The southern hemisphere. What will happen to this jet stream then? STWJ. Cycle shift southward. ठीक है, इसको shift कर देते. It establishes itself over India. But the problem is, remember the jet stream's height is 8 to 10 kilometers. At some places it is 6 kilometers also. And remember we have what? We have Himalayas. They have any 8,000ers also. Himalayas are high enough to block this. Somebody asked me, sir, what is the role of mountains? What are the role? This is one of them. This is not the only one. Some people said mountains bring orography. Orography is also okay. But high mountains can even obstruct the path of this. And it gets bifurcated. It gets bifurcated. Bifurcation of subtropical westerly jet happens. One branch comes to Punjab, Haryana, Western UP. लगाता है इधर पटना तक आते उसका influence खत्म हो जाता है. Do we get that? पटना तक आते influence खत्म. बंगाल में बहुत कम आता है. Why? Because DD doesn't allow anyone to enter. DD ने मना करा. Is everyone okay? DD का women power उधर चलना चाहिए कि नहीं? Everyone done? Where is Tej? Tej कहाँ पर है? Tej कहाँ पर है? There is no Tej. Why? Because that happens only in summers. Everyone, can we memorize this diagram? Is everyone clear about surface also and upper atmosphere also? I want to tell you a very important role. Very important role. These jet streams will become the puppeteer. They are going to bring something to India. The cyclones. Cyclones of Mediterranean Sea. Temperate cyclones are brought to India by these jet streams in winters. Have you heard of western disturbance during winters? आपने सुना पश्चिमी विक्षोभ की वजह से कश्मीर में बर्फबारी. So there is snowfall, ice and snow in Kashmir because of western disturbance. That is there. And this is bringing the cyclones which are created in the Bay of Bengal towards India. What will they happen? They will bring a lot of rain. Somebody said, Odisha, flood and cyclones. The cyclones will bring rain also. They will bring the floods also with them because that is called the storm surge. A huge wave, a lifting up of seawater happens and that also comes. Is everyone with me on this? Is that clear? Simple with diagrams only. नहीं लिखा है. We have not written. वो book लिखता है. बहुत सारी चीजें लिखता है. Sorry to interrupt, sir. Voice is breaking. When telling about TEJ in winter, could you please repeat? Chandra, nothing about TEJ in winter. TEJ vanishes. Let me write it for you. Everyone, is the audio fine? TEJ vanishes because it is a seasonal and regional one. Everyone with me on this? There are theories of monsoon. There are theories of monsoon. There are theories of many things in that. Many things in that. We are going to do them one by one. Is my class clear on this? Get it? चलिए, तो mechanism of monsoon करना है. Should I go for mechanism of monsoon or let me go for seasons? Everyone. Cycle of seasons चले. Let us look at the lecture plan. When a teacher starts using his sheets, you get your confidence. Everyone, various meanings of monsoon clear? Yes. Economic significance of monsoon clear? Mechanism of Indian weather, winter, summer, surface condition, upper atmosphere, western disturbance, storms, clear? Yes. Now let us come to the monsoon, Indian monsoon regime. I am starting with this instead. May change color. So I'm going with this part as one part of the lecture, this part as second part of the lecture. Why am I taking that as second part? Because I would have taken this also as second part, but I see many people have joined us from the paper 2. So I want everyone to get justice in that. So that is why I'm doing that. You know? And I told you, in the very first lecture, all the people who are joining from paper 2, ऐसा नहीं होगा कि that you'll miss something. आपको समझ नहीं आएगा. That's my responsibility. So let's go for cycle of seasons. So cold season, hot season, wet season, and retreating monsoon season. मैं ये चाहता हूँ इसको पहले हम cycle of season समझते हैं, then we will go into something very interesting that will make our life easier. This one was clear to all? People, did you use your vacation to do this? अगर नहीं किया तो आज भी NCERT से कर लो, जाके कर लेना NCERT. मुझे I needed it only for one thing. What is on top? What is at bottom? That is there. I will be using it in Walker cell when I'm talking about El Nino. So if you've not done it, do it. NCERT class 11th. I think chapter 10 है, part 1. मैंने ग्रुप पर भी डाला, कर लीजिएगा. That will help you. You understood jet streams also. You understood what is happening in India. You also understood the shift of the heat along with the sun. With that, the wind also shifts and everything shifts. Cycle of seasons in India. Serial number. Season. Rainfall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which season अभी खत्म हो रहा है? कौन सा सीजन अभी हमने खत्म किया है? उसी से शुरू करो. Summer season. 15th March to 15th June. Everyone, it's just gone past, and we are happy that rains have come. Yes or no? 1st June the rain comes to Kerala. Have you heard of that? 1st June the rain comes to Kerala. And then I told you 29th June it was supposed to reach Delhi. And by mid-July, अभी जो है राजस्थान तक पहुंच गया. Hello sir, मैं आपकी recording से पढ़ने वाली student हूँ, and I am here to thank you for your all classes, sir. Bhagwat, you are very welcome, and it's such a pleasure that you decided to come for a live class. I wished that if you were there in the live classes, but if you're doing recording, make sure you do all the classes and the assignments there. Yes, and please keep submitting. Thank you. It's a pleasure. Summer season, everyone. Summer season में rain हुआ क्या? Did it rain? Did it rain? Very less. So I want to tell you, if you ask me, 3 to 5% of the rains, 3 to 5% of the rains that we get annually, only that comes here. और इसको हमारा एक नाम, pre-monsoon showers. Is everyone okay? Everyone okay? And we've just finished summers. So in summers also, sometimes in the evening, lightning, thunder, dust storm, and something came. No, that's there. See, generally the cyclones will not form till the monsoon season. Yes, some of them will form. अभी तक लेलिन if we are looking at हमने एक दो ही देखे. I think आसानी was the only one जो हमने देखा. अभी तो cyclone season शुरू होने. Cyclone season will start now. But if a few low pressure depressions are created, they are coming to India, but not very heavy. I will not rate them as a lot of rain. अभी तक आप देख लो, मुड़ के देख लो, in your city, has it been a lot of rain till now? If I talk about till June end, no, it has not been. But yes, some showers did happen. They will be called as the pre-monsoon showers. Is everyone okay? Next, which season are we entering? Rainy season. Rainy season, I'll call it southwest monsoon season. 15th June to 15th September. And I want to tell you, very, very important, 75 to 80% of the rains will be coming for us. And these will be heavy rains. True or not? Incessant rain. Incessant rain. So I was talking to someone yesterday. Yesterday we had Eid. Eid ul-Adha is being celebrated. So Eid Mubarak to all. वो भी 3 दिन चलेगा. Yes, 3 days it is going. So I was talking to someone in Jammu and Kashmir, and I wished him Eid Mubarak. He said, yes sir, thank you. We went to the mosque for the morning prayers, but because of the tragedy in this Amarnath Yatra, I think those celebrations and all, they have been kept on the low because there has been a life loss, and the entire area has a incessant rainfall happening all the time. And I want to tell you, Amarnath Yatra now, you're going through the hills and you're using, some of the paths are, you're using the horse also. So path में आप बहुत छोटा-छोटा area है, helicopter से दिखता भी नहीं. Helicopter rescue is not easy. At places they've made arrangement for food and all that. When these landslide happens, rock slides happen, all that food and everything is washed off. Rescue is very difficult, and more so when the rain is all the time happening. बहुत बड़ा challenge. So local people, the ITBP, and everyone goes and helps them. That's a very, very tragic situation. 75 to 80% of the rains will happen in this season, wherever we are talking about. Wherever in India, country 75% to 80% rain will happen in these 3 months. Get that? And heavy rains. Heavy rains to the extent that better आपका city बढ़ जाएगा. Yes, there will be floods. People in Assam know that. You can't do much about it. You can't do much about it. Get that? The monsoon will change and the direction of the winds will change. And then that will be called as retreating monsoon. Retreating means its direction has changed. Northeast monsoon. 15th September to 15th December. Get that? How much rain? Again, 3 to 5%. And I've just told you which rain is this. Can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me? If you can. Let's see. I just told you. कहाँ से आता है rain? L11 not orographic. Yes. Not convectional. Not TJ अंशिका बच्चे. अरे retreating में northeast monsoon. Yes. Eastern coast ना कोरोमंडल में. बेटा western disturbance तो सर्दी में आएगा. कोरोमंडल coast. East coast. East coast में आएगा ना. तमिलनाडु. Yes. Bay of Bengal का वहाँ से आएगा most of it. And there will be cyclones in this also. Is everyone okay? तो थोड़ा सा geography ध्यान रखना ना. Bay of Bengal, southeast. The direction has changed. If you can't visualize this, फिर वही वाली बात है. I said let us memorize this. Because when northeast is coming, which side will get rain? Normally, eastern coast. Is everyone okay? ये थोड़ा सा समझना. और लास्ट में कौन सा आता है सीजन? विंटर सीजन. 15th December to 15th March. How much? Not much again. 3 to 5%. 3 to 5%. Is everyone okay? ये कहाँ से आता है? Which rain and which are the areas? Neeraj, I will not call them westerlies, beta. Jet streams bringing in western disturbance. Somebody said, sir, ये 3 number क्या है? Retreating. पीछे जाता हुआ monsoon. Retreating monsoon. Yes, once you've written SD, I think you wanted to write WD. Yes. Western disturbance. Winter season, western disturbance, that is that. Is everyone clear about this? Season याद कर सकते? Can we memorize this? 3 months का cycle है यार. 3 months का cycle. Is everyone okay? Now, the season which has passed. Let us talk about summer season. ठीक है? Summer season देखें. Now, people, everyone, whatever notes you made, what is monsoon? Monsoon is the word mosam. Climatologists have applied it differently. Koppen, Halley, Hahn, Peale, Pedelbore see them as planetary winds. Professor Ram Shastri defines as a large-scale seasonal wind system over globe. So, do we have to remember them? अबे pronounce तो कर नहीं पा रहा हूँ मैं. I can't even pronounce the name of this guy. Why should I remember him? अगर मुझे याद करना, मैं इसका नाम लूँगा प्यारे पेड्रो. Yes or no? मुझे सर याद करने. अरे बोलो यार, many scholars. तब काम आएगा ये word. Scholars have interpreted it differently. कोई बोलता है planetary wind है, कोई बोलता है this thing. That's it. I'll give you the theories also. But book में है ना. Remember, some teacher to impress the student, they say, don't you know Pierre Pedelbore? His theory you don't know. Then how will you pass? तो मुझे तो नाम नहीं पता चचा का. Why should I worry? ये सब Hans theory you don't know? अबे सब तो यही कह रहे थे, these are land and sea breeze, what do I need to know? They were all ignorant, they don't even know anything. बैठे बैठे स्टूडेंट को एग्जामिन द हान थ्योरी ऑफ मॉनसून, एनी वंडरिंग हान कौन है, हान कौन है, उसके बाद पता चला अच्छा लैंड ब्रीज सी ब्रीज, मास्टर भी मजे ले रहा. डोंट गेट ट्रैप्ड इनटू दैट. What is the economic significance, agrarian economy, all those things. What is the mechanism? Mechanism can be from the following factors: surface distribution of pressure and wind. I hope you can understand. Normally, which wind are we? Normally, we are in the northeast. Can you see this northeast? Yes. Upper air circulation, lower troposphere, Tibetan highland. Embedded in the westerly wind is the jet stream. Remember STWJ. Summer season we are talking about. कौन से सीजन की बात हो रही है? Summer season. Northward journey of sun during summer season occurs a complete reversal of wind, apparent movement of ITCZ. Now you people ask me, sir, why is ITCZ moving with the sun? अरे book में भी ये लिखा है. Don't think Sachin sir वैसा ही होने वाला. But then the fact is, we need to understand why this is happening. Is everyone with me? So we're talking about summers. ठीक है? Details. I give you the key points. That's the difference. Who's better? Well, both of us complement each other. So can you see northern ITCZ? This is how it is shifting. Can you see normally it shifts up to 15 degrees, but here it has shifted up to 30 degrees. Can I call this abnormal? Yes or no? So what is NITC? I think northern ITCZ. It shifts. No, both of them are shown. Ah, sir, you also made it. I also made it, and there is a map also. इधर से बना सकते हो. Do we get that? Did we understand this? So why is it turning 90 degrees southwesterly? Because of Farrell's law. The wind will turn to the right. Is everyone okay? Everything is there in the book also. Everything is there in the book, but if you don't understand, my job to first give you that understand. Upper air circulation, can you see? This is coming as the jet stream. Jet stream आ रहा है. Jet stream साथ में किसको ला रहा है? Cyclone को लेकर आ रहा है. Is it getting the cyclone? Yes or no? And where is it? It is at the upper atmosphere. But during the summers, can you see it is north? It is taking it to China. अपने कोई टेंशन नहीं. During the winters, it will come. Summers में, can you check your diagram of the upper atmosphere? Is it impacting us? This low pressure is there. Where is it going to go? Xi Jinping. Yes or no? So that's the problem for Xi Jinping. अपने लिए नहीं. True or not? And summers में कौन सी wind आ रही है? Because remember we become what? Low pressure. Which wind is coming? So this is coming. Have you already drawn isobars? Oh, sir, now I understand, sir. That's good. What is a western disturbance? A temperate cyclone originating in Mediterranean Sea. Yes, it crosses Caspian Sea, Persian Gulf. These depressions influence the weather conditions. They come to Himalaya during winters, not summers, only winter, especially December and February. Is everyone okay? वो भी लिख के दे दिया. ठीक है? Indian monsoonal regime. ये हमें पढ़ना है कि monsoon में क्या होता है. What is the burst of monsoon? What is Tibetan high? That we will do. Everyone, I want you to write something for summers. सब कुछ है book में. Did we understand this? Sir, I don't know what is mascarene high. कल करेंगे. Tibetan high and mascarene high tomorrow. But can we read it, everyone? Can we read it? My intention behind giving you a handout is take it and read it. Whatever I have taught you, उतना अपने आप हो जाएगा. बाकी I am going to cover it. I am going to do everything about it. Sometimes it so happens, newcomers, what do I have to read? And we are lazy, also procrastinating. I don't have a book. No excuse. यहाँ पर. Yes. Somebody said, sir, because of this, because of family reasons, I'm not able to complete. I'm lagging behind. Everything okay. But I'm saying, who's going to clear this examination? Unreasonable people. So my wife, she is going for a vacation. Yes, for 5 days she's going back to Allahabad, where she belongs to. And she said today, आज जल्दी क्लास खत्म कर देना यार, छुट्टी कर देना, 2 घंटे में बाय बाय बोल देना. Yes. I said, come on, yaar, I'm meeting after 3 days, no? 3 days, and I have to complete a topic, and it's a technical topic. She said, who's more important? Choose. I said, very difficult, unreasonable. Yes or no? I said, I choose both. Why? There is no choice. This is the wrong thing. I choose both. Whatever. तो दीपक बोला धर्म संकट. नो धर्म संकट. पहले तुमको पढ़ाऊंगा, फिर अभी जाके मस्का भी लगाऊंगा. ये that no ethical dilemma. I am not in a dilemma, bhai. I want both. I am not choosing you over my family. To choose my family over my students. I want both. No dilemma. कोई dilemma नहीं है. But I need your support. पढ़ो, पढ़ के आया करो. ये सुनो. चलिए. We are talking about summers. एक बोला बैलेंस्ड अप्रोच है ना, मध्यम मार्ग करके देख लो. कभी पापा मम्मी के साथ मध्यम मार्ग ट्राई करना, सीधा मध्य में आगे लगेगा. हमेशा साइड में थोड़ी लगता है. जूता कैन कम फ्रॉम एनी प्लेस, नो. Okay, so summer season. Quickly write down everyone. Give me 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, and we'll end this. Is everyone okay with this? Summer season. Yes. Can I say the characteristic is it is very hot and very dry also. Humans, atmosphere, soil, pastures, everything is dried up. Everyone is looking for honey. इसमें होता क्या? Number 1, northward movement of sun. Is everyone okay? So ये समझ में नहीं आया. अरे बाबा, this is equator. This is Tropic of Cancer. Yes. So do you know 21st March it is here? Do you know equinox? From March it is going to travel to June. 22nd June, remember summer solstice will come. पता है नहीं पता बिगनर्स, people who joined in, सर मुझे बिल्कुल नहीं पता, ओहो आज ही पैदा हुआ है। So क्या बोलते हैं इक्विनॉक्स, ट्रू। सर आई एम न्यू सर, हाउ टू मेक नोट सर, व्हाट डू आई राइट? जो स्क्रीन पे छाप दो। Northward movement of sun is happening because of this rapid heating of Indian subcontinent will happen, everyone. Will it happen or not? Yes. So Indian subcontinent is getting heated up. Is everyone okay? Tropic of Cancer lies there only, no? गुजरात से पास होता है, that is east में, मिजोरम को टच करके जाता है। Remember you learned that in the first class. इसको टच करता है, rapid heating हो रहा है। Can I say the third one from what I have discussed till now? Northward movement of ITCZ. Yes. ITCZ को क्या हो रहा है? पहले इधर आया, फिर इधर आया, फिर इधर आया, and then this is where ITCZ is now. Is everyone okay? So, but ITCZ should not go beyond Tropic of Cancer. Why is it going beyond, sir? Remember the magnet, the heating. When I move it with a jerk, does the ball bearing go? Everyone, there's a lot of heat happening. No? Heat is going over there, and I don't know how many of you been to mountains. Mountains get heated up more, and they catch forest fires also. Have you heard that one? In fact, we have the highest plateau of the world, Tibet. What will happen to Tibet? Low pressure. Tibet and Himalayas will get heated up. अब normally, if it was flat, that's okay. Mountains में जाओगे और भी ज़्यादा heat हो जाता है. So where is the address of the heat now? It is trapped in Himalayas and Tibet. Is everyone okay? Are you okay with this? So can I say development of a thermal low, heat creating a low pressure. कहाँ पर? सब जगह sir, everywhere. Where? In the northwest India, Tibetan Plateau, Himalaya, and rest of India also. Are we getting heated up or not? True. Perfect. ये इंडिया में सिचुएशन हो रहा है. What will happen to the wind? Wind कौन सा हो जाएगा? Wind will start coming from here. Is everyone with me on this? Can I say Tibet will have a low pressure? Tibet will have a low pressure. At low pressure, what will happen? Air will begin to rise on Tibet. Air will begin to rise on Tibet, yes or no? Up to what point? Tropopause. Up to tropopause. And after that, what will happen? It will start diverging. Will it diverge or not? In all directions. Yes or no? Do you know convergence of wind happens in low pressure? Convergence of wind happens in low pressure. Divergence happens in high pressure. Can I say in the upper atmosphere of Tibet there is high pressure? चलिए बिल्कुल समझ नहीं आया तो वापस चले. Remember this air was rising. What was this? Low pressure, no? And here the air was diverging. This is excess of air. All the air is going over here. ये high होता है. Whenever there is low on the ground, high on top. Here what was it? High pressure, no? This was high. But here can you see? All the air was moving away from it. So this is a low. Here it was rising. It is a low. ऊपर क्या हो जाता है? High. So just like the direction changes, opposite हो जाता है. If it is low pressure at the bottom, top will be high pressure. Low pressure has a name. Low is called cyclonic. High is called anticyclonic. Is everyone okay? Everyone with me on this? Are we clear? Low and high clear? Opposite ends clear to everyone? Creation of Tibetan anticyclone. So how can Tibet be anticyclone? Tibet is no cyclone, no sir. No. Aloft. चलेगा? Tibetan anticyclone or Tibetan high. So remember in the book you will read somewhere Tibetan high and you will be confused. You will be fighting with me. Sir, but Tibet should be low. Tibet is low. What is high? What is high? Aloft. So there is an anticyclogenesis on top of Tibet. Is everyone okay? I'll take from here in the next class. Can we read up to this book? पढ़ लेंगे? Sir, is the temperature inversion will also happen due to two different pressure systems? No, temperature inversion is not happening. Do we get that? So there is no pressure system. This is normal without temperature inversion that is happening. And upper is cold. This is cold. This is warm. So as you rise in altitude, your temperature should fall. So there is no inversion of temperature. Do not confuse the class. If anyone heard something called as temperature inversion, that was just for joke entertainment sake. यहाँ तक clear है? Everyone clear with this? One by one, I'll take you through the seasons. I'll take you through the technicalities. But what we have done today, please consolidate it. Request to all of you, जितना पेज इससे पढ़ सकते हो, at least read the seasons. If you can't read all those technicalities, breaks of monsoon and all that, remember there is a rhythm of seasons. So यहाँ पे season का rhythm है. ये summer season, winter season, please पढ़ के आइएगा. My job to make it easy for you. You learn how to draw the maps also. Everything will be there. That's my promise. पक्का होता है. Thank you. So please upload them in the update section. अरे कोई समझाए इनको कि पहले ही क्लास शुरू होने से पहले अपडेट हो गया. This is already there in the update section of the course. Yes. So everyone has confirmed. बेटा वहाँ से डाउनलोड कर लो. Perfectly okay. People who join late, this is already uploaded in the update section. Thank you and see you tomorrow. Spend some time with this area. Very interesting and you will be able to understand it all. Bye bye. Take care.